Welcome, we have collected 5 of the most interesting events that took place on the 12th of May in history. On May 12, 996, the first stone-tithe church was consecrated in Kyiv, which became a significant moment in the history of Kyiv Rus. This church was built by order of Grand Duke Volodymyr the Great, who was a key figure in the spread of Christianity in the region. Prior to the construction of Desyatynna, most of Kyiv's churches were wooden, destroyed by fires and other calamities. The construction of the stone church marked a new era in the architectural and religious history of the region. The church was built in the traditional Byzantine style and was decorated with intricate carvings and frescoes. Today Desyatynna is no longer standing, but its legacy lives on. Its construction paved the way for the creation of many stone churches and monasteries throughout Kyiv Rus and helped strengthen the region's status as a center of Orthodox Christianity. May 12, 1311, marks a tragic event in the history of the Templar Order. On this day in France, the Inquisition publicly executed 54 members of the order, accusing them of heresy and various other crimes. The Knights Templar were a Christian military order that gained great power and wealth in the 12th and 13th centuries, causing concern among monarchs and the Church. Despite their reputation as skilled fighters and protectors of Christian pilgrims in the Holy Land, the Templars were eventually accused of blasphemy and corruption, leading to their disbandment by Pope Clement V in 1312. The events of May 12, 1311 were a prelude to this, when a larger campaign against the order went ahead, which led to the suppression of the Templars throughout Europe. Although the details of the charges and executions remain controversial to this day. General Bonaparte's campaign in Italy at the end of the 1790s was a turning point in European history. On May 12, 1797, the Republic of Venice, one of the oldest and most powerful states in Europe, fell to the blows of French troops led by Bonaparte. The Republic resisted French demands for territorial concessions and the payment of military reparations, leading to the siege of Venice. The city eventually capitulated, and the terms of the capitulation were severe. Venice was dissolved, its territories were annexed by Austria and France, and its priceless artistic and cultural treasures were looted. The fall of Venice marked the end of an era, as it was one of the last remaining city-states in Italy. The legacy of this event continues to be felt today as it symbolizes the triumph of modern centralized nation-states. On May 12, 2004, the Church of England made history by introducing the position of web priest, also known as cyber chaplain or online pastor. This new role was created to meet the needs of a parish that existed exclusively online, providing spiritual direction, counseling and community building through digital means. The first web priest appointed by the Church of England was the Reverend Pete Phillips. His website has grown into a major forum for online worship and ministry, attracting a global audience of thousands. The role of the web priest is not without controversy, as some critics argue that the virtual religious experience cannot replace the physical and social dimensions of traditional churches. However, others see it as a way of reaching out to new generations of believers who may be more comfortable with digital technologies than traditional rituals. The world experienced a massive cyber attack on May 12, 2017, when the WannaCry ransomware began spreading through computer networks around the world. The attack affected more than 200,000 computers in more than 150 countries, causing significant disruption to hospitals, banks, government agencies, and businesses. The ransomware exploited a vulnerability in Windows operating systems and demanded a ransom in bitcoins in exchange for unlocking encrypted files. The attack was unprecedented in scale and highlighted the need for organizations to take steps to protect against such cyber threats. Despite the efforts of cybersecurity experts and law enforcement agencies, the identity of the attackers remains unknown. The WannaCry attack served as a wake-up call to the world to prioritize cybersecurity and take steps to prevent future attacks. Thanks for watching. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. If you want to send, thank the authors and finance the development of the channel, there are links to several possible options for this in the description. Goodbye.